Do you ever feel like you're losing your mind? No? Well, you should probably head to change.org then. Change.org, while seemingly having good intentions, is a complete joke. Basically, it's a place where anyone on the internet can start a petition for anything. What could go wrong? Alright, so pretty much everything on here is so weird, it's actually hard to find a good place to start. I have to assume that most of what's on here is ironic or done as a joke. You get petitions for things anywhere from banning specific individuals from using social media to petitions for banning things that are already illegal. The sad part is that in a lot of cases, it's impossible to tell which of these are serious. Let's take a look at this one, for example. Stop attacking our identities with the reCAPTCHA design. Well, with a title like that, you know you're in for a treat. To pass reCAPTCHA, users must click a checkbox which reads literally, "I'm not a robot. My identity as Robotkin has given me emotional peace, and Google's new reCAPTCHA design threatens this. Now, simply to log in and use many websites, I am forced to click a reCAPTCHA checkbox, and each time I do so, my identity is endangered. I am a robot, and Google should not tell me otherwise. Please, Google, redesign the reCAPTCHA interface to accept otherkin people such as myself." This probably sounds like a joke for those of you not familiar with the otherkin community. That's the thing with change.org. It's impossible to tell what's a joke and... Alright, this can't be real. Stop this cruel fashion of wearing small pets. Is this a thing that people do? 27,000 people seem to think it is and disagree with it. Apparently it's real. It's hard to just... You know how I made that one video about how we should be accepting of people even if they do things that we don't see as normal? I'm kind of regretting making that now. Let's see, what else can we find to be upset about? Here's one that seems legitimate and well-intentioned, but just comes off as odd to me. It's too long to read, but basically it's a petition to award Japanese citizens with the Nobel Peace Prize because Japan hasn't been in a war since World War II. Isn't that kind of like giving people prizes for not murdering anyone? 76,000 people agree with this though. Also, Japan hasn't been allowed to have a deployable army since World War II, and the people wouldn't be in charge of starting a war anyway. It's not a personal decision that the average citizen can even make. Some things on here are so random and weird, I have no idea what or who they are talking about or why it's a problem. This one, for example. Stop Mod Sans from making furry aesthetics. Stop furries 2K16 wink wonks. Okay. So as far as I can tell, Mod Sans is some guy on Tumblr who draws Undertale characters with animal ears. Seems like a real problem. Aren't most Undertale characters basically furries to begin with? Speaking of art, let's take a look at something near and dear to me. Furry porn. Now there's a lot of hate for furries on change.org. Class all furry activities as zoophilia. It's disgusting and immoral. You know you have a good basis for an argument when the only things you can say are completely subjective. And then of course petitions to stop petitions targeting furries. What's this? Please stop making Zootopia porn. Some people, not me, like to make porn about furries. Please sign this petition to put an end to Zootopia porn. And how do you propose that someone do that? Make it illegal to draw porn of Zootopia characters? Do the people who made this even realize what a blow that would be to freedom of expression? Nothing could lawfully come of this without destroying the First Amendment. But apparently 1,500 people disagree with that. Can you even imagine the police come in and shoot your dog and drag you off to prison because you drew a picture? I could understand if the petition was maybe make Twitter change its policies to not allow furry porn, because you know kids use that site. But this is to basically ban it from existing. And you know, it doesn't bother me if someone doesn't like something or disagrees with me, but what really gets me steamed is when people try to make something illegal because they don't like it. I don't like it, therefore it shouldn't exist. Who even proposes this kind of thing? The only people I can think of are soccer moms. You know, parents who, instead of trying to restrict what their child does, decides to try and child-proof the world. The kind of parents who have special snowflake kids who grow up to be safe space petitioners at whatever high-class college they end up going to. You know what? I should make a petition on here to ban soccer moms. Well, I'm Kothorix and you have a wonderful day. Okay, so today's shoutout goes to Vito Kane. He makes a lot of gaming videos about mostly shooters. His videos are pretty good quality and a lot of them are pretty short, so it wouldn't hurt to take a look, right?